There is no switch sat under the president's desk or under the president of Lockheed Martin's, for that matter, that can flick and suddenly all our aeroplanes just shut down. That really isn't the case. But we're highly reliant on the supply chain, the suppliers, and the national permissions that sometimes they go along with that continue to support the aircraft. So, yeah, if any one particular country decided to either go slow or even stop providing certain aspects, whether that be software updates or spares, then in theory you can kill it slowly. Yeah, so it is still an issue, and it's one that certainly European countries will be putting their minds to, but it's not an instantaneous kill switch, as some people might suggest. It is nearly impossible for the UK and probably quite a few other nations to just stop using American equipment. We already have quite a lot of American equipment, not just the F-35. There'll be American companies involved in elements of all sorts of systems. So the idea that you suddenly sever ties with one particular supplier is just not going to happen. I think what is more likely to happen is people will now realise and we've always known it. We've always said that sovereignty is important for your own national defence. If you can provide it in-house, it means you're not waiting in a queue with a bunch of other people. The temptation is there for a number of reasons. One is the latest tranche 4, is the most advanced version of Typhoon out there. It is a very, very good aeroplane. Yes, it's generation 4. I would argue 4 plus, or some who even said 4.9. So it doesn't quite have some of the things that the F-35 has. It doesn't have the stealth characteristics. That's probably the major difference. But it's got the legs and the performance that the F-35 doesn't, and can already carry our most modern weapons, whereas the F-35 can't. And the temptation, of course, is that's also buying in Europe and UK as well, where they're manufactured. So it brings money back into the country, it builds aircraft and keeps the workforce going in the UK that ultimately then can be re-employed on the GCAP Tempest programme.